Hey, it's Cal here. I haven't done a video for a while. Figured I'd make one and journal a lot of my experiences and just releasing a lot of stuff that ain't mine. So that's kind of what I wanted to make this video about. And I was just in Tucson. I'm in Globe, Arizona, or like Miami right now. Just went through Oracle and Long 77 and was staying in this parking lot. It was like $10 a day, and I needed a good solid place where people wouldn't mess with me. You know, living in this bus is kind of, you know, cops. I stayed here in Fry's parking lot last night. People tend to, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. But there ended up being a Peace Village kitchen there, a rainbow kitchen. And I never experienced that. I've heard about people talk about it, and it wasn't a rainbow gathering. There's actually a love gathering somewhere around here. I don't know if I can go to that because I'm around. Well, the first few nights that I was there, everyone was just drunk. Everyone was drinking. Not everyone, but there's a lot of drunks there because it wasn't just like it wasn't a rainbow gathering. It was just a lot of people getting drunk around the fire. I used to be a drinker. I used to be a bad drinker, and I don't like to be around it. I don't like to be around that. When I was a kid too, I used to smoke pot, and so I don't like to be around pot because it fucking weirds me out. Because I'm a rainbow kid. I'm a rainbow child. Like, I'm autistic. Like, you know, if you ever watched the Indigo Evolution video, I'd recommend watching it if you haven't watched it. I'm not like the normal, like, indigo child. I don't just have ADHD. I have a lot of these. I have, like, an integrated mass mind system. And particularly this past year or two, my mass mind system is finally being cleared so that it's actually, like, working properly and more in harmony. And so I'm starting to see that, like, all these experiences my whole life are me taking on these collective things and then releasing it and transmuting it into into this new energy. It's not a higher vibration, and to get to the point, it's a lower vibration, and it's the vibration of the heart. It's actually, you loop around your bottle like you loop around your heart like a Klein bottle, and then there's a spot, and your heart emits low frequencies. This is what the heart does. It emits the low frequencies. It's the heart of Mother Earth. It grounds you. It's the void. Well, the void is actually right here, but it's like when you move from your brain into your heart, it's like a rebirth. It's like your heart is like the womb of the earth, but it's like a new womb into a higher, more integrated, heart-centered, aligned level of consciousness where you fall out of samsara and align with dharma. You fall out of the old karmic patterns of reality, and you start fulfilling your dharma. And so that's kind of the experience that I had 2 years ago. And that's what happened to me. But I also realized I've always been this really open, heart-centered being, really empathic, have had an integrated mass mind system within my human being. And it's really hard living in a world that has no clue what that is, that doesn't have the wiring for this mass mind system, that people that are so spiritually ignorant that they develop this spiritual ego and think that they know about spirituality. It fucking pisses me off. And then there's people that are taking drugs left and right. Oh, the spiritual effects, the psychedelic effects. It's like, oh, I'm seeing energies. Like, yeah, but don't take drugs. Do some meditation. I could have people be doing 10-minute meditations if they did that every day and just breathe, doing breath work. In certain yogas that are very simple, people could easily do what I do. Could easily have an open heart. They just have to want to. And a lot of people don't, I guess. But I was around a lot of the pot smoking, and I ended up smoking some, and I don't really feel bad about smoking pot. But I ended up smoking a cigarette, and that kind of like pisses me off because I like love myself unconditionally. I love myself. And so I had to get out of that situation. That's why my throat's sore. I smoked fucking One cigarette, man. One cigarette. Fucking fucked up my throat. And I'm like sad at myself. I'm sad at myself. That like I love myself truly, unconditionally. So I had to get myself out of that situation. And all these people in this Peace Village is like, oh, they've been asking for a mystic, someone to come work in the kitchen. It's like, sorry guys, you guys are fucking potheads. You guys are like passing around a crystal with DMT on it. Like this is the old energy, guys. You claim to be a rainbow child? Fuck. And it's like, why do I need this crystal? This crystal of DMT is in my fucking brain. Why? Like, no, put it back inside of you. Don't fucking externally, like you have everything that you need within yourself to get as high as fuck right now. You have everything inside yourself just by breathing, sending love to the earth, sending love to the stars and Father Sky. Everything outside of the earth, everything within the earth, meeting that space between the two, which is you, and breathing that way, then you're not even gonna... Why would you want to fucking do drugs? You get so fucking high just from breathing, man. Just breathing in this way. And living in your heart. And so the nonsense, the dumb shit, the taking acid, the fucking sitting around doing dabs and smoking pot and cigarettes, dumbass shit has to end. I'm declaring it, at least in my life. And I love these people. I think they're really good people. I don't think we need to use pot as a medicine anymore. I have medicine that is way more powerful. Everyone has medicine that is way more powerful than taking drugs or plants. Pot is a teacher plant. Tobacco is a teacher plant. Every plant can be a teacher. We don't need to learn those lessons anymore. We're moving on. I'm moving on. If the people at that Rainbow Peace Village camp don't want to move on with me, fuck them, because I love myself unconditionally. If they don't want to change, then that's okay. They can be in that old nonsense hippieistic lifestyle, you know. And I think there's a lot of good things in that way of living. But to cut out a lot of the habits that are there need to fucking go, because they're unhealthy. Even smoking pot, it can be really healthy, I feel like. I feel like it has good potential for that, but it puts you in like this haze, this hippie haze, when you're not clear-headed, which could be good for meditation, but that really needs, we really need to just do away with that, because it's way too much of a heaviness. And so I ended up trying to I did transmute some of the energies, and so I bought this kombucha beer. And I don't fucking drink, and it kind of made me feel a little shitty, which is a good thing, because that's a sign that my body has changed. I don't like these things anymore, but I do like the label on this. I think it's pretty fucking cool. It actually looks like the guy from the Peace Village, and he used to be a drunk, so I feel like I helped transmute some of his energies. And so, yeah, fuck the tobaccos. You know, send all the energy, some Reiki, some love. The key is in your heart. Send people the key from your heart. And yeah, to the people that smoke cigarettes and stuff or whatever, and just forget about it. Cut the attachments to it, man. They want me to go to the love gathering, and I really want to. But I love myself. Why the fuck would I go be around a bunch of stoned hippies, man? To be the only sober person around a bunch of people that are tripping on acid, high on dope, whatever it is, and I'm sitting here like in this enlightened like form of consciousness, maybe. I don't even know what enlightenment is. Whatever the fuck it is, it's like the state of mind that these people get in when they take psychedelic drugs or even smoke pot for some people. It's like I'm already in that state of mind, but in a very grounded, integrated sense. Where I'm in this constant mystical, where the spirituality is in the process right now almost complete merging with my physical form, with the physical forms around me. And so everywhere I go, it like I see the reflection and the integration of the spirituality of which I am. And so it's like I'm having all these mystical experiences, but I'm grounded and integrated about it. And if I am incorporating new higher vibrational or lower vibrational or in between the two energies, then I find space for myself to go inside, to love myself, to integrate the energies. And then I go back out in the world, you know?